Thank you. Have a good one. Welcome back to another video, my good people. Hope y'all doing good on this morning. Hey man, we got some things going on, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. So the past like 2-3, say this the third day really. I was already off 2 days or whatever, but I've been this basically going on day 5, y'all, that I've been off of work. So they called me saying that they putting me out of service because I got to get a couple of tires changed out and things like that. So we were supposed to be working this morning. I'm still gonna try to get something done, but it's gonna be tough, bro. We're gonna have a long ass day, and I mean a long ass day. So we're gonna go ahead and get this done, y'all, and y'all gonna come with me every step of the way so y'all can see what a owner op has to deal with on a daily basis, just about. Not the repair side of it, but you get the point of what I'm saying. Y'all about to enjoy some breakfast. I'm gonna turn it this way because niggas ain't paid me. Give me a second, y'all. We're gonna get right back to y'all in a minute. Back at it, y'all. On our way to our secret tire shop. So we got 3 drive tires that we got to get replaced. And I guess when that's done, we're gonna see if we can get some work, man. If not, then we're just gonna head back home and try again tomorrow. Alright, y'all, so we made it here to the tire shop. We need about 3 drive tires. So we're gonna go in here and see what nonsense they talking about as far as pricing and things for that. Look like I got a couple of trucks ahead of me, so we might be here for a little minute. But the thing is, they already took me off the schedule anyway, so let's go see what's going on, man. Let's go see.
A few moments later.
Yeah. About to get back rolling, baby. So we about to head out here, pick up our first load. We finally done with them tires. Man, let me tell y'all what happened, man. So as I'm sitting here waiting in line to get my tires done, some little guy, I guess somebody asked him to pull in or whatever the case. He backed this truck in. I was already sitting there waiting the whole time, so they basically let him cut the line. So the owner came out and was like, hey man, I need you to move your truck. And let me tell y'all, man, dude got so mad. He was like, yeah, you old B8 nigga. And I'm like, oh, Lord, this is about to go all the way left. And then at first I thought he started trying to direct that energy towards me. I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do with it. But anyway, man, I would have hated to beat dude up, man. I'm not trying to get in trouble for that, bro. A little small dude, about 5'7", 5'6", probably 120 pounds wet. Anyway. Yeah, he done called the owner a bitch and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, bro, dang. I'm like, it ain't that serious, man. I'm waving the owner off like, go ahead, let him go, whatever. It's not that big of a deal to me. But anyway, we finally done with the tires. So we asked them for about 2 loads today, but they gotta be short. Because my hours of service already started rolling. So we gotta try our best to make it back home for the day, because I'm not trying to be out here all night, then y'all expect me to come back up all the way out here in the morning. Like, it ain't gonna happen. So, but anyway, yeah, man, let's go get this load. down here in Bankhead. What the fuck happened up here? I'm wondering why I'm seeing police everywhere, man. Oh, I see the yellow tape. Yep. Yep, somebody got knocked off, y'all. Damn. God damn it, boy. This is why I don't come to these areas, man. Bruh, it's a whole lot of dusty ass activity out here, boy. Yes, sir. Feel good to be back, people. Even though we're in another low hanging fruit type of area. So we had to get some tires replaced this morning. It feels good to be back vlogging, man. Like, it's been a minute. For many reasons, just because, you know, I don't want to burn out that form of content over on this channel by just posting all vlogs and whatnot. But as of right now, yeah, man, I'm loving being back. Okay, what we got here? This is stop number 1. It's already like 1 o'clock. And we didn't have to, didn't have to work. Oh, shit. Anyway, we ain't have to work today, really. We could have just went home, but y'all should know me by now, man. I'm not the type to just go home without, especially considering the fact this morning I just had to spend almost $1,000 on 3 drive tires. So I need to get some of my money back. I ain't had to put no gas in this morning, so whatever I'm doing for the day is just literally all profit. Let's get the vapor ready. Ugh. Anyway, thinking about getting another truck, man, but I think the next truck I get, it's more than likely gonna be a sleeper, because if you guys aren't aware, I'm no longer like just straight up local anymore. I'm semi-local. So in case you guys were wondering, I may have some days where I spend like maybe 1 to 2 nights max away from home, and that's more so if I run out of time or something like that and I can't get back home, then that's what I gotta do. But it's never too bad, man. Yeah, we gonna need the long hose for this one. Put us over here in the hood, boy. Well, kinda. It's more foreigners over here than anything, I feel. We all set. Just gotta stick the tanks and walk the paperwork in there and get a tank reading. So let's go do that real quick. So we have made it to our very next stop. As you can see, the rain started coming down on today. And I got some things to talk about with y'all, man. But first, let's go ahead and get checked in. Oh, see that? See that? No. Bouncy back there, come on. Let's see if I can remember where we dropped this off at, y'all. Because I do not remember. talk to you guys about something today. Damn, that ain't it either. Hold on, man. Why would y'all put that trailer right there? Like, it's kind of retarded, ain't it? There we go. Man, here go the yard dog. I'm gonna wait for him to take off, but I know he gonna cut in front of me. More than likely. Or maybe not. What you looking at, boy? Cut the flashes on. I forgot about that. Whenever you go on the premises or whatever, FedEx and do we got UPS? I don't think I ever did a UPS drop over here. Anyway, that's what this video is gonna be about, people. So we're gonna go ahead and get checked in first and start unloading, and then we're gonna talk about what this video is gonna be about. And believe it or not, it's not about these people that we delivering to. It's not about FedEx today. We talking about UPS, y'all, because it's getting a little hectic over there for a lot of drivers and just regular warehouse workers and whoever over there, management. So we're gonna talk about it. But let's first get this gas in the ground and get checked in. Nigga, is this hell? What is going on? Bro, this weather is so weird, bro. Y'all don't understand. It can go from sunny, then it gets slowly cloudy, and then the very next thing you know, it's hailing outside. It's icy cold. Like, oh, this weather's weird, man. I promise you guys, man, the last few days or whatever, the weather's been great. 77, 78, 80 degrees, 82 degrees. Not today. That is wild, bro. Like, if winter's gonna get out the way, just get out the way, man. Like, your time has ran up. It's over with. Please just get out the way. I think I'm gonna finish hooking this up when I get back. Yeah. And we're gonna talk about UPS, so give me a second, guys. Alright, guys, so we're gonna go inside here, check in before we deliver any gas, make sure it all can fit. This weather is so weird, man, but you know, fuel hauling is an essential job, so somebody got to do it until we become electric, right? Which I doubt. What's going on? So give me 1 second, guys. Hey, good morning. Just need a tank reading. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pulling them doubles. I remember them days, man. Alright guys, so we are back, and before we actually fully unload, let's make sure right here. So it has 2 diesel tanks. It can fit 13,000 at the 100%. Remember, we only fill up at 90, so, and 23 on tank 2. So this one can fit 23,000. Yeah. So it's gonna fit. So let's go ahead and get this in the ground, and we're gonna talk about it. All right. So when it comes to the UPS drivers, I'm sure you guys have heard they're starting to lay off a lot more drivers, man. And it's kind of ironic, honestly, just because of the fact that I believe it was in 2023, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. But I'm sure you guys have seen all the memes and stuff like that back then, like a few years ago, where, you know, they had like little skits out of UPS drivers jumping out of like G-Wagons and Lamborghinis and stuff, delivering packages. Yeah, it was funny, you know what I mean? And it was definitely considered at the time a big win, so we thought, when it came to these UPS drivers. Let's go ahead and bleed this out a little bit. And in case you guys don't know, when delivering diesel, you don't have to hook up any vapor or anything, so just let it go on out there, man. It's gonna help speed up the process. Anyway, however, but yeah, it was considered a big win for all the UPS drivers at that time. As you guys can see, my camera died, so we're gonna continue where we left off. So, back onto the UPS drivers and their situation, man, with them getting laid off left and right. Now, I know what you guys were thinking as far as like the drivers and things like that. I know, I know exactly what you guys were thinking over there. Yeah, we gonna be the new millionaires, making $170,000 a year. You know, investing most of our money in stocks and 401ks and IRAs and all that good stuff, you know, at $170,000 a year, all in dry van. Now, I could tell you what I thought about it when it came to this FedEx stuff when it first started. When they first announced that they were going to be making $170,000 or whatever that number was back in 2023, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. First thing I thought of was, okay, maybe I need to go over there. But then I was like, hold on. I lived in California at one point. Now let me give me a minute. I'm gonna show you where I'm going with this, y'all. Remember when California was going through this big thing about upping their minimum wage, right? From, I think it used to be like $15 an hour or 13, 12, something like that. Remember when they upped their minimum wage to, I believe, $20 an hour for just a regular worker, you know, at McDonald's. The regular worker, no high school diploma, no skill, no trade, nothing like that. Just, hey man, just apply to the job and boom, $20 an hour. Remember that? Now, I think it's quite similar to what's going on with the the UPS drivers. And the reason I say that is because they're getting laid off. It's the same thing that happened back in McDonald's when they made them up that minimum wage by law pretty much to $20 an hour. Type of things. What would you do? Ask yourself this and answer down in the comments, because I know what I would do if I was Mr. Charlie. What would you do if you had employees up under you, right, that you've been paying a certain wage for however many years? Then all of a sudden, you know, they start unionizing up against you. Yeah, man, we need to stick it to the man. Demand our money and all this stuff. And now you as the owner, all of a sudden you got to pay these guys from $80,000, $75,000, $60,000 a year to $170,000 a year. What would you do? You goddamn right, man. I would definitely be making up some type of excuse, just like UPS is doing, to get them drivers up out of there. You know why? Because now that's putting a hole in your pocket. Now you're not seeing much profit year after year. So I would do the same thing. Okay, by law, y'all want me to pay $170,000 a year, right? Okay, cool. I understand. Yep, we're gonna do that. But what would y'all do then? I'm gonna start minimizing all of my employees. There's ways to get around everything, people. Minimize the employees and minimize the hours. So that way, yeah, they can say they make $170,000 a year when it's just 5 people that's driving, right? Compared to just say 50 drivers saying, yeah, I make $175,000 a year. It's gonna be a lot cheaper that way, right? Exactly. So that's all I was saying, man. It's kind of expected at the end of the day when it comes to this. It's kind of expected. You guys gotta understand, man, how the world of business works. Too many times have we seen examples of this. And like I said, the California minimum wage at McDonald's and all this stuff being one of the main things right there. And I can also say, I don't know how many of you guys got your TWIC card or whatever, but just like how those guys started to try to like gang up and unionize up against the big man and say and demand more money. Yeah, they started paying more money initially until the people that's actually over these corporations started cutting jobs and stuff like that. You know, and now it seemed like LTL, pickup and delivery, and all those type of jobs are starting to go extinct because or let me not say extinct, but it's less available compared to how it was like 5 to 10 years ago. Mostly because of the fact that, you know, everyone wants to unionize and get more money, and rightfully so. But you kind of have to expect that same outcome with any job when you guys unionize up against these big corporations. You know, they're a corporation for a reason. You know, these are expert business owners and all those type of things, business strategists and all this stuff that you're up against. You're not just up against one single person holding on to all this money. You're up against tax professionals, all that stuff. So unless you got a appropriate strategy to get that type of money out of these people with the right backing, law-wise, I don't see any of us drivers unionizing actually winning that battle. So I don't know, man. I kind of feel bad for these drivers, I'm not gonna lie, because if you ask me, like I said before, I don't think a lot of these drivers deserve the $170,000 a year hauling dry van, you know. And be honest with you, that's like I say bottom to mid-tier owner-operator level when you leased on. So do I feel like, I feel sorry for them, yeah, because you know a lot of these guys got families and all that stuff, and they were banking their entire career on doing that job year after year after year, and I completely understand that, bro. But you know, business is business, as a lot of people say. And when dealing in business, they don't care nothing about your family, you taking care of them, none of that. They care more so about their bottom line and their profit. So if you find any type of way to interrupt their flow with that, they cut you loose. So let this be a prime example, guys, man. I'm not saying don't unionize, but yeah, man, it's gonna take a few people to get cut out the picture in order for things to work. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and go to the next stop. Should be our last one for the day. Well, y'all. Y'all see this man in the front of the store, right? This dude been following me around on my last stop since I got here, bro. Hopefully y'all can see him clearly. Boy, I tell you, where's Judge Mathis when you need him? Or was that Judge Joe Brown? One of them.
To being the crackhead.
To being a crackhead.
Thank you. You used to be, maybe?
Never. Never.
Maybe a little bit at a time?
Never. Never.
One rock.
Never.
Half.
Tried it one time.
Ah, I knew I had.
He been jogging in place, back and forth and everything, man, for the longest. So, crack is a hell of a drug, boy. It is sad. It's absolutely sad to see, bro. Well, that's pretty much all I got for y'all today, man. So we're gonna end it right here. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay out of trouble, and don't do crack, bro. I guess that's the ending message for this. Y'all have a blessed day, bro.
I'm talking about all the way to the top, yeah. Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.